first Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey on assist mode. So, I have a wild idea that I've been thinking about. Those little, you know, the cute little guys that Cappy is. Look closely. Let it de-blur. Okay, so it does it if I get too close. Look closely at its tail. Does that not remind you of a boo's tail? Does that not remind you of that? Does that ring a bell? And then look at its peculiar similar eyes to the boo. So, big question of the day is are these guys friends or are they foes? Because these guys are hidden somewhere in every single kingdom. No matter what kingdom you go to. Well, I think except for the smaller kingdoms, but anyways, these guys are hidden everywhere. So I think that these guys are actually boos in disguise, and even if you've defeated Bowser, there's still the second battle if you reach 999 moons. So I'd bet that these guys are actually just working for Bowser since that happened. And another thing, why are the Koopa Troopas now helping us during the races? If you know anything from previous Mario games, why is it that now they're helping us? That's weird, because they are usually, Bowser is a Koopa Troopa that's just a lot bigger. It makes no sense whatsoever. So is this animation designing, or have the Mario makers of Nintendo just completely forgotten about everything else of Mario? Because that is not right. For some reason, I feel like those ghost guys are actually boos wearing a hat in disguise, and the Koopa Troopas are still evil and they're still working for Bowser. I think the boos are yet still working for Bowser, but the weird thing is, why is it that the boos and the Koopa Troopas are nice and not the Goombas? Now, that I don't know. But it makes no sense at all. I don't get it. It makes no sense. It's just the only sense it makes is none. It's confusing. I mean, it's always fun to kind of think about that, but otherwise, really, there's nothing to it. It's just confusing. So, just something fun to think about. See if you see any other weird things in Super Mario Odyssey that you like, and notice all the different little Easter eggs hidden around, things like that, you know, all kinds of things. Reach 999 moons, you get the battle of second Bowser boss. If you've already beaten the first one, you have seen the blank painting in the wedding hall. So if you look at that, then you're probably going to see that if you reach 999 moons, your Odyssey both turns golden and a second painting appears. And also a giant top hat appears on the top of on Mushroom Kingdom's Peach Castle. So always check that out. I'm planning on, once I reach 999 moons, I've seen this off of another video on YouTube.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
It's a lot of talking.
No telling what she's saying. So, anyways, I've seen that on another YouTube video. So I want to collect my 999th moon in the Mushroom Kingdom, so that way
there coming out of them lips.
So that way I can see what's happening. So I mean, it shows it anyways in the video, I believe, but I just wanna do that, so that way, you know, I can just go ahead and go straight to Mushroom Kingdom. I'll be right there. So I'll cash it into the Odyssey and I'll have it done. I do have 943 something. I think it's 943. And once you reach your 999th moon, you can still collect more throughout the kingdoms, because there's still more. But really, at that point, you can't collect any more moons, and it'll go in the Odyssey and not change the numbers. But I mean, I wouldn't want to click the new game button, because then, I mean, you can always just keep it in that same account, and like when new suits come along, you can collect coins and stuff to, you know, get more of that stuff and collect all the rest of the power moons, and, you know, just something to interest you.
Are you still making a video?
Yes.
All that kind of stuff. So there's never any telling with Super Mario Odyssey. Sometimes it's confusing because literally the Koopa Troopas and the Boos have turned nice. I mean, this is just brainstorming the fact that the cat guys are actually the Boos in disguise, but I know something's wrong with the Koopa Troopers. I bet something weird has happened. And if you've been to New Dunk City, you've done the band performance, and you've seen the Donkey Kong. There's always one power moon left, and it says that you get to it at the you only can do it in there. So
you gotta wrap it up. Oh, sorry.
And you have to, like, the power moon's impossible to find. You only have to be playing in the band performance to find it. So there's no telling. So thank you.
It's showing one in Marietta.
Click the big red subscribe button and click the notification bell to see any of the other videos of mine, and when all my updates and, you know, all that stuff. Bye. This is my teacher, Miss Jessica. Grammys and mountains. Bye.